Hello and welcome to the Business Spotlight interview series. I'm your host Sonali Nigam, and today I'm joined by Zerani Scears, MD at AZ Sales Managing Service Limited. Hi Zerani, thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thank you. Would you like to kick us off with a brief background as to who you are and what you do?
Oh, that's great. Thank you. So I'm Zerani. I came to the United Kingdom many years ago, and I just did not really know as a young person what I wanted to be or do in life. And I slowly fell into construction. And I've had a very long, successful solo career. And just over 3 years ago, I decided to branch out and start employing some individuals. And we've basically grown very holistically, which is very comforting.
Mhm,
And we are now 12 people who work for the company. We focus on constructions. We work in the construction industry. We
mhm.
work in time management as planners. We also do bid and proposal management. And then we analyze logistical arrangements for main contractors. And we can do feasibility studies. Um, our main clients are developers, main contractors, specialist contractors like mechanical and electrical engineering companies, and that's really what we do. So we manage time. We try to manage time, put it like that.
No, that's interesting, Zorani. I would want my viewers to know that we were connecting a few minutes earlier, and there was such an amazing journey that you've talked me through. So I also want my viewers to know. So if you can help us answer this, what do you attribute your growth to?
Well, there's a lot of factors that one has to look at for growing a business and for where we are. There's the aspects of personal growth that you need to take into consideration, because if you don't have the personal growth as someone starting a business, you're never going to start. My personal growth really came after I lost my father, as I mentioned to you earlier. Um, it was a very life changing period of my life where I realized that I was working all these hours as a sole trader for quite a few companies, which was not a bad thing, but the enjoyment of it wasn't there. I felt there was something lacking in my life, and I really wanted to do more for society, and to do more for myself, and in a way to honor my father. He was a great businessman, but also to show my daughter, who is probably my biggest inspiration to do well in life, is that one woman can do anything, but two, that hard work always pays off. And growing a business or launching a business, it is hard work. Not one day is ever the same. And I can suffice that your stress levels do, it's like a merry-go-round that you never get off, but it is exciting. And I'm quite privileged that the team we have are all handpicked. They are all very unwavering to the commitment that we have to our clients. We are adaptable, which is another thing. If you want to grow your business, you need to be adaptable. You need to understand that things change and you actually have no control. And to be adaptable and to just give your all. If you work hard, you will reap rewards. It might not happen instantly, and that is not a bad thing, because you want sustainable growth. You want to grow and learn at the same time. So for me, our growth is attributed to the great team I have, to a dream I hold somewhere in my heart, and for the to be an inspiration to my daughter, and to just be happy, just to feel like I'm fulfilling more than just the mundane 9 to 5. That is, for me, where I would attribute our growth to.
Oh, thank you so much for answering that, Zerani. I think I literally have two questions up in my mind, but the first thing that I would want to ask is when you talked about, because you've already named few, so what were your biggest learning as a owner of the business running successfully? Now you've already touched base on this, so
Oh,
maybe few more enlightened pointers that we can have from you.
oh gosh, yes. I think what I've learned is to follow your intuition, to listen to your gut, but also to be open to the process. You're not going to get everything right first time, and
Yep.
that is fine. I learned very early on that I needed to get rid of all expectations because expectations are a dangerous thing. You have this idea, and when things don't go the way you wanted, you badger yourself and you get hard on yourself and you get angry. But in reality, is you need to take the lessons that came from those mistakes and learn from them. And once you start realizing that maybe your expectations are too high, start bringing them down to more realistic goals. Accept that, the business might not take off in the way that you want it to take off, but that is fine because adaptability is key to most things in life, not just for a business, but do it in a way that makes you happy. Do it in a way that you can still maintain a life balance. And I would suffice, my husband always says, you start a business to make money. And I don't disagree with that statement. But I would also say, once you are in the managing position, you need to always remember that it's not just about the money. It is about the satisfaction you get where you do training, where you work with new clients, where you deliver a service that is exceptional, that makes other people's lives easier. You need to
Yeah.
take some of that as well. It's not just about how quickly your bank account fills up.
Yeah.
And also the fact that you have a team, you are responsible, you make a commitment to those individuals, particularly if they're younger or, in where you are in your life journey. You make a commitment to those people. And that is very, very important. It's probably one of the most important relationships you'll ever have in your life is
Yeah.
that balance because you want to have friendships, but you also want to have mentoring. And I have learned to balance that is really hard. And I've had to let go of my expectations on myself and those of other people because you might see the potential in someone, but until they see the potential in themselves, you really have no control over the situation. And you just have to be patient with the process and belief. You need to have belief. You need to have faith in your abilities, others' abilities, and also faith in that things will work out. Maybe not the way you want it, but it
Yeah.
will work out if you work hard.
Oh my God. I'm already making my notes because they are quite an interesting thing that you've shared. But there's an important aspect that you've touched base on both the questions that I had about the team. Team is extremely crucial to you. This is the conversation we had before the podcast, and of course, while we are having this. So can you help us understand what qualities do you look for in employees? How do you foster a positive and a productive work environment?
Well, you're going to have a little chuckle to yourself because everyone we meet, I ask them what is their favorite animal. What is the animal they're most aligned to? And if you, after the podcast, go and think for yourself, what's your favorite animal? And you then research what it says about you as a person, what your favorite animal is, it does actually give you quite a lot of insight. So early doors, we started the AZS Zoo, if I'm going to be honest. And every person, yeah, we have on our laptops a screen where we have the monthly calendar to help tell everybody where everybody is because it's a very in and out office kind of company. And we have all the animals on our as a screensaver. And my animal is a zebra. And I always joke, and I said to my daughter, oh, it's a zebra because it begins with a Z and my name begins with a Z, but actually it's not. It's because the zebra basically says you will beat at your own drum. And that is pretty much me. I
Hmm.
I really don't like being told what to do. I don't think I ever have, but I like
Yeah.
to do things in my way. Might be the wrong way, but it's my way. And it's
It's your
my
way. Yeah.
my choice to learn. So for me, I like to know what kind of person that is because their animal will tell me about their character. But also I look for someone who's hardworking, which you can't always tell, but it's in the mannerisms they share. The,
Mm-hmm.
are they polite? Are they a team player? Do they
Yeah.
care essentially about other people? You know, do they understand life is hard? You know, work is hard. It's not 9 to 5. And if you can like someone and they have the right moral compass and the nice aura to them, you can teach them anything. It is about getting the right person to fit in to the company. We are a group of people who know each other really well. You know, we've been together for a while,
Yeah.
and we try and only bring people in who can bolster that, who can support that, not
Yeah.
people who are going to be. You can't have someone to upset the apple cart. One bad apple causes a lot of hardship. And I think when you do have bad apples, you need to get rid of them. You need to just accept that you've made a mistake and you
Yeah.
need to make sure you help people. We have 4 core values that we believe in, and that's believing, belonging, behaving, and the bottom line. And you need to understand those. You need to believe in who you are so that you can belong with us as a company. The way you behave in the office, out of the office, at home, says a lot about you fundamentally as a person. And then you have to understand that the bottom line needs to be protected. Any company needs to protect their bottom line. You know, that is the revenue and the life force of keeping a company going.
Yeah.
And I hope that the staff I do have or the team I have, and potentially in the future, that they can connect with those values and that we live and breathe the values when we're at work. And when you're out of work, you still have fundamental cores that align to that. So that's very important to me.
Wow. You literally making me awestruck at everything that you're saying because I'm just in thought process about what you're saying, about what you I'm just taking all in basically. So that's interesting. And I am definitely going to search my spirit animal or my favorite animal rather, I would say. Having said that, um, you talked a lot about your journey. You talked about how you've changed it completely, how the graph has changed over, really. So, can I ask what challenges are you facing currently in your business?
Well, you know, if anyone reads the news or, you know, has any, you know, involvement in the industry, they would know that a very large main contractor has gone into administration. And that ripples through the industry quite badly.
Yeah.
So one of our clients, you know, are impacted by the loss of this larger main contractor. And I think the most thing that we struggle with at the moment is growth, in not the sense of how we grow and we get more people, but it's the growth where we get the right clients. And, you know, having a business is a two-way street. You can imagine yourself on a motorway and you're driving into oncoming traffic. It's not just about who you take with you on the journey being morally correct and believe in your values and want to achieve the same thing, but it's associating yourself with the right kind of company. Because if they morally unsound and they, you know, do dodgy dealings, that really, they do say you're known by association. And that is very true in business. So we are very selective of who we would like to do business with.
Yeah.
You know, it's easy just to go and do business with any company and just, you know, make loads of money. But you need to be sure that you do business with people who share your wider dream. You know, if everybody in life was just open for everyone to be happy and to make money and to find success, personally, I think life would be much better. But, you know, we don't live in that kind of society. And because of these challenges, you will find that for us to succeed will take longer, because we want to do an holistical growth where we grow with companies who believe in us just as much as we believe in them. And that's very hard, because most main contractors or other companies are always about the bottom line. Are they making money? Are they making enough money? I want to make money, but I want to make money for myself and my team. I want us all to grow. I want us all to be successful. And that is very hard. And that is probably the biggest thing we struggle with at the moment, is to find the right client.
That was really good. Even the challenges that you've talked about, they were still highlighting how you want to grow as a team, as not just for yourself, but also for your team is what you're working for. That was truly inspirational. And I'm sure our audience have learned and picked so many things. So, is there any closing remark, or you want to share a last minute tip to all the people who will be listening to you today?
Well, if there's any ones out there who want to have people who do time management or bid proposal management and who want to work with a small company, please reach out, contact us. If there's anyone who wants to start a business and they're not sure of themselves, I would say take that first step. It is the hardest, but it is an exciting journey. Be open to what life brings you, and you might just be surprised, because you don't just grow and develop for yourself, but you meet amazing people along the way. And some people are just in your life for a short while, others are there for many years. And that is a choice you have. It's that journey that you want to take and who you want to take with you. You should do it. You should take that first step. Believe in yourself, believe in what you want to do. And life might just turn out better than you expected. And it will take hard work. It will be sleepless nights. But just be open to it and enjoy it. Love it every day. That's all I would say.
I think we've got a headline. Take that step. Take that first step, I think. Thank you so, so much for your time today, Zerani. It was great meeting you, learning so much more about your journey. And to everyone watching, I look forward to seeing you in our next episode. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank you
Zerani.
for having me. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.